Turn that up a bit. Hello, can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. The amount of faffing around today took to get this in the right position. I'm going to take that pop shield off because it's annoying me, and actually it doesn't make any difference. The deck makes very little difference. I'm putting a lot of faith in the fact that by putting up a microphone, suddenly my live stream will be well attended. At the moment, it's 0. It's the Luxembourg nil point of live streams on a Tuesday night. I'm going to get rid of the headphones. Or I might. No, I'm not, actually. Got sugary tea ready. And then just play some songs. Play some songs and answer some questions. If you have a question you would like me to answer. Na 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 na. I was in the desert on a horse with no name. I think that sounds quite insane. Why would you be on a horse in the desert? I don't think horses are best designed for desert terrain. Let's play a song, because that will momentarily stop me realizing that I'm on my own. The embarrassment of being on a live stream, there's no one here. It's not unusual to be in a live stream with no one here. One of those is really out of tune. Two people on the live stream. Fifteen people in the live stream on a Tuesday night in my shed. Hello, 15 people in my live stream. I hope you're okay. And where are you in the world? I always like to know who's here. And instantly, me asking that, 5 people left. Right, I'm going to play a song. Why won't my kids just go to sleep? They're suddenly scared of cupboard doors and they're asking lots of questions, like who invented the colour green? Are we living in a simulation or part of someone's dream? Ooh, you've had all day to search for your Spider-Man onesie. I'm so tired, these questions are turning me boss-eyed. Stress is making me tongue-tied. I need to be put down for a nap. Yes, I love you and your funny made-up song, but I've got a lump in my throat because putting you to bed will take so effing long. I don't know if Spider-Man owns a bike. I've never lived in France, Beijing, Spain or New York City. Let's discuss this tomorrow over breakfast eating porridge. I need to do some work to meet this incessant need for knowledge. Ooh, you've had all day to search for your flipping book bag. I'm so tired, questions are turning me boss-eyed. Stress is making me tongue-tied. I need to be put down for a nap. Yes, I love you and your funny made-up song, but I've got a lump in my throat because putting you to bed will take so effing long. Hello, Louise. You live in California. Hello, Ron Johnson. That someone with the name Ron Johnson needs to live in California. That's a proper awesome American California name. It's very near to Don Johnson. Who was Don Johnson in Miami Vice? Might have got that wrong. Hello, Louise. I'm also a music lover. Hello, Ahmed. So welcome to my live stream. I do a Tuesday. I do a Tuesday evening live stream. It's about must be 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. ish in Britain. I do it live from my shed. I have to keep the doors open so I can get the Wi-Fi from the house. I haven't yet got Wi-Fi in my shed. But yeah, I sing parody songs about family life, and I also and mental health. I've struggled with my mental health for years, and I found that playing ukulele songs and making up silly, childish songs has really helped stop me obsessing about whether or not I turned off the gas or whether or not I caused a fictitious road traffic accident. Is baritone ukulele a thing? Hello, Bilubu 2. I think this is a tenor. I should know that. That it's mine. I did have a baritone, but yeah. Right, this is a parody of Love in the First Degree by Bananarama, and it's basically a story of how married men often get in trouble with their wives. Last night I was dreaming I was Indiana Jones. Salma Hayek and I were in a car park digging up some bones. Then of course my bowel movement told me it was 2:30. Which if you're a man in your 40s is the perfect time for a poo. My wife is cross with me because apparently she's been awake since 3:30. Yeah, there's nothing worse than the only thing worse than waking yourself up in the middle of the night is waking up your partner. Anyway, this is the second half of that song. Last night I was dreaming I was Rocky in Rocky 3. Clubber Lang was winning and punching me repeatedly. Then as per usual, my body woke me for a wee. It also woke my wife up, and now she's cross with me. Since the age of 43, I will need her. I need a midnight wee. She's tired because of me, and I stand accused of needing a midnight wee. All true stories. Yeah, I think sometimes I think that I have this thing, and I don't know if you relate to this. I have fidgety leg syndrome, so sometimes I can't stop my legs fidgeting. My son definitely has it. Because whenever I try and sit next to him on a sofa, he just cannot sit still. And I'm like, oh, there you go. I pass that on to you. Sounds like a bunch of random words. It is hello, Gears 778. It is a bunch of random words, but that basically describes most communication and most language. Right. Let's see if we can win Gears 778 over. It might be a bit of an effort. He doesn't seem overly impressed. Right. This is for Gears 778. Maybe ADHD. Yeah, possibly. Hello, Saunders. Hope you're well. It could well be ADHD. I've got OCD, and so therefore I've got a brain that just refuses to turn off, and I can't stop. So which means my nervous system basically is always on go. I think everyone diagnoses themselves these days having ADHD, and I'm at odds to do that, but who knows? I have mild ADHD, so it's mildly annoying me a bit. Oh, Gears 778. Right, this is for you, Gears 778. I hope you'll cheer up a bit. Right. This is a parody of Welcome to Paradise by I want to say you can tell me, Gears 778, who sang that song. Right. Dear mother, can you hear me whining? It's been 3 whole minutes since you made me a snack. This sudden hunger's left me trembling. The third cookie didn't touch the sides. I can feel my stomach groan. Get Childline on the phone. On the bright side, as a matter of fact, I don't have ADHD. Well, that's something. But yeah, well, you're still here, so hopefully we've won you over a little bit. So yeah, I write parody songs about family life and mental health and yeah, and I do a live stream where I sing ridiculous songs about my life. This is one about I train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and this is one about basically what happens most weeks. My ass got kicked today when I went to Jiu-Jitsu. I had a roll with an OAP. I think her name was Sue. She poked me in the eye. I called her a cheating witch. She went and told the coach. She's obviously a bit of a snitch. I'm a grumpy dad, getting kicked in the arse. All the skills I'm shown seem to leave my brain at the end of each class. And you can have my medal. I won't cause a racket. I only achieved third place in a 3-man bracket. True story. Does ukulele have the same keys as normal guitar? Good question. Thank you, Gear778. No, it doesn't. I did try and learn the guitar, but I've got quite sausagey fingers, and playing guitar is quite hardcore, whereas ukulele is much easier. It's 4 strings, and you can basically, once you can play like a C, G, A, F, you can play loads and loads of songs, which I think helps when you start. I'm going to take these off. I'm getting the hot ears. When you start, an instrument, I think anything you can do, you play the guitar. All right, well then you can tell me. I would like to upgrade to playing the guitar, and I've got a friend who's a guitar teacher, and he says that it's all to do because I'm like, well, surely I'll have to completely learn and reprogram my brain. He's like, no, it doesn't work like that. He says basically your hands get used to making the shapes. He said you probably pick it up relatively easy, but. Yeah, that's I'm 50 in August, and I think turning 50 should justify a reasonable present. Like I'm hoping the budget will be increased for my birthday, so I'm going to ask for a guitar. But I play left-handed, so I don't know whether you can if you can suggest a good acoustic left-handed guitar, that'd be very helpful. This is not a parody; it's just a bit of John Denver. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains and blowing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place where I belong, West Virginia. Mountain mama, take me home on a country road. All my memories gather round her, mindless lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine and teardrops in my eye. Country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Mountain mama, take me home on a country road. You never chose to play the guitar. Yeah, no, I agree with you actually, and I certainly, actually, I think there's lots of benefits of playing a musical instrument when you get to sort of your 40s, because without getting too sort of boffiny, it helps with sort of onsets of dementia. That's what you want to do. Basically, they say when you get to sort of your late 40s and 50s, you want to do exercise that works your brain as much as your body, and which is why I do jiu-jitsu, because I never ever feel proficient. Now I'm a brown belt, so in theory, you know, I'm maybe 2 or 3 years of being a black belt, although I don't know if that'll ever happen. But you have to really think about it when you're doing jiu-jitsu. You have to really, it's a real thinking man's sport. Right. This is an incredibly short song, parody song of Black Beauty, this might mean nothing to anyone who's not British and sort of brought up in the 80s. Horses, I've always been a fan of horses. The Grand National is an annual horsey race, won by a horse, usually with its face. They're quite long. There we go. 23 people have suddenly joined the live stream. Right, this is a parody of All the Small Things by Blink 182. And it's about, we're past this stage now. It was when our kids were little and we wouldn't go to sleep. And just, certainly toddler age was the most challenging. Toddlers that don't sleep is enough to make you weep. No more, I said, cause you will wet the bed. Always, I know I'll never get to watch my TV show. They will keep you waiting. It's incredibly frustrating. No, 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 it's a milky bogo. Yes, that includes all drinks. My milky, 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 milk, milk. My milky, milky, milk, milk. My milky, 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 milk, milk. No, you can't have any more milk. It's just Tell Amy, I want to say that, and it's Random Fella. Can I play? Yeah, I can play Riptide, and because you are so nicely, I tell my kids this. I've got 3 kids, and I tell them, best tip: good manners. Good manners will get you places in the world that qualifications will not. That'd be my one boring dad tip of the live stream. You got good manners, your streets ahead of rudos, right? All I will say, it's just, I want to say, is it just Stella? Just Stella, right? Yeah, it won't be exactly Riptide. It'll be a parody of Riptide. I hope that's okay. Because basically I do parody songs, and I can't find Riptide, which is quite annoying. It was here a second ago. Possibly just Ella May. Yeah, Random Fella. You might be right. I might have got that completely wrong. Where is it? I'd like to find it quite quickly. It's a good thing I'm in my shed and I'm not like self-conscious of the fact that I'm scrabbling around for a song. Right, do you know what? Do you know what I feel like? I feel like that guy who was on Piers Morgan scrabbling around for a verse in the Bible. And you thought, is he going to find that verse in the Bible? It doesn't look like it. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up on this one. And actually, yep, I'm Ella. Hi, Ella. That's easy. It's good we cleared that up. Where is the flipping song? Right, this is annoying me now because I know it's in here. Right. I've only got one person, so it doesn't really matter. Hopefully it's still Ella. Hopefully she said, God, he's flipping around. He's obviously not got it. I have got it. Anyway, so where's everyone from in the world? Look at my stalling technique. Anyone in the world? Is it just a British live stream, or have we got people? Actually, we've got not Don Johnson, I want to say. Ron Johnson, I think, from California. He might not be here. It's only one person. So, but if Ron Johnson's still here, I know he's in California. Where's everyone else? What's your favourite song to play? Thank you, Random Fella. I do quite like playing Riptide when I can find it. Where the hell is the Riptide song? Britain. So you're in Britain. That's good. Where is this effing song? Well, everyone's gone now, so it doesn't really matter. I can take my time. I can take my time because no one's in the live stream, and the person who asked for me to play Riptide has got bored and wandered off. And I, to be honest, don't blame them. Everyone's just thought, this is crap. I'm not attending it. This isn't the live stream. This is a man flapping around with bits of paper. How's that entertaining? You are. How to kill a live stream. Ask a man who isn't organised to search for a song. I'm gonna flip and find it now. There's no one here. I'm going to pretend that I don't care, but secretly I am quite selfish while embarrassed. Typically I'm going to find it, and that person's not going to be here. So it's like, what was the point of that? What was the point of that for the last 10 minutes? Like, what is this? What's this live stream? Is this what this? Ah, look! I told you it was in there. Well, right. If you've just joined this live stream and you're wondering what the hell is going on, someone asked me to. Ella, are you still in the live stream? I'm really sorry that took about 10 minutes to find, but Ella, if you're still here, I don't think you are. This is for you, and it's my parody of Riptide. It's about, again, kids not going to sleep. Why won't my kids just go to sleep? They're suddenly scared of cupboard doors, and they're asking lots of questions, like who invented the colour green? Are we living in a simulation or part of someone's dream? Ooh, you've had all flipping day to search for a Spider-Man onesie. I'm so tired, these questions are turning me boss-eyed. Stress is making me tongue-tied. I need to be put down for a nap. Yes, I love you and your funny made-up song, but I've got a lump in my throat because putting you to bed will take so effing long. I don't know if Spider-Man owns a bike. No, I've never lived in France, Beijing, Spain or New York City. Let's discuss this tomorrow over breakfast, eating porridge, because I need to do some work to meet your incessant need for knowledge. Ooh, you've had all day to search for your flipping book bag. I'm so tired, these questions are turning me boss-eyed. Stress is making me tongue-tied. I need to be put down for a nap. Yes, I love you and your funny made-up song, but I've got a lump in my throat because putting you to bed will take so effing long. Ella's not here, but Ella, that was for you. I hope it amused you. Right, I'm gonna play a song. This is a parody of Kelly Clarkson, What Doesn't Kill You Makes You Stronger, and it's kind of, I suppose, specifically for me and kind of intrusive thoughts and OCD. So for one person in the live stream, if that resonates, I hope you're okay, and I hope you're not having a horrendous time. I hope everything in your life is awesome. Right, here we go. You're not a little spider, he's probably much more scared of you. He was quietly minding his own business when you sat down to do a poo. To leave the oven on, to leave the taps on. Did I triple check the back door? Learning to face your fears is a chance to grow. It's not a sign of a character flaw. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. I'm 5'7", that's not an easy thing. Are you scared of spiders, mice or public speaking? Everyone on earth is scared of something. That's true. I'd be interested to know whether I get any subscribers from this live stream. I don't know if I will. I've got so far 5 likes. I should pretend I don't care and that's all vanity metrics, but then I'd be lying. Right. This is a parody of Yellow, Coldplay, and again, it's about me overly worrying about what people say and do and think of me in public. Would you feel sad if I called you Dave? But your name wasn't Dave. Would you be offended if I called you John? But your name was Jude. Would you consider me quite rude? And would you be offended if I saw you out? Would you consider it a shame if I couldn't remember your name? Would you be offended? Intrusive thoughts that live in my head. Think it's funny to call Brian Fred. To be honest, people don't remember what you said. People don't remember what you said. Can you play any funny or meme songs? Not sure, random fella. I'll have a look, see what I can do. Do you play any British songs? I do. This doesn't get any more British than this. This is the parody of Let It Be by the Beatles. And it's about childcare. I've just survived 3 hot hours of childcare, catering to their every need. One word was said constantly, Daddy. When every liquid has finally been cleaned up, that number 2 from number 3. Netflix and Disney, can you save me? Rescue me. Rescue me. Rescue me. Rescue me. Rescue me. I hope my wife's bus isn't late again. Rescue me. Right. British songs. I think I've got a British song that you might quite like. Well, that's presumptuous of me. You might hate it, but you never know. We live in hope. Right. Typically, I'm not going through this again because last time someone asked me for a song, it took me about 10 minutes to scrabble around, and then everyone left. So I'm get there, but you might have to commit to waiting for 5 minutes. Right. This is a parody of I'm a Believer, the Monkees, and it's a bit of a life hack. I've always been a massive fan of lists, 'cause getting things done gives you dopamine. The world's out to get you, kick it in the bum by ticking up a list of things that you've already done. You wanna get things done? Be a list writer, a shot of dopamine. When you see this done, I write lists. I'm a list writer because I'm running lists. If I tried, it's true, I couldn't. I love a list. Although apparently, I always thought that was a real positive trait, but apparently it just means I'm addicted to dopamine. Well, that's great. Well then, who isn't? Thank you to the person who just gave me some hearts. That's always nice. Excuse me, the supper's repeating on me. Right. Here is... okay, as long as I get my British one. You will, Scott, I promise. I'm not going to let you down, Scott. Right, this is a parody of Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond, and it's about basically when I was getting fat in lockdown and what I did to stop getting fatter in lockdown. When it began, when I noticed the build-up of back fat and my underpants were feeling snug. But what can be done? I couldn't visit a gym during lockdown to shred my chest or tone my bum. Hands, put down that third bit of cake, grab yourself a banana, smash out some body squats. Do a body squat. Bop, club. How many should I do? Not better. It's up to you when you start to stop. Start with one would be my advice. Right. I don't want to leave Scott hanging because he is still here and he's probably the only person still here. So let's sing a song which I think is about as British a song as any that I've got. Not that one. I played that one. Not that one. Not that one. Basically, I'll see if you can guess it. The band are Manchester-based, two brothers who never know whether or not they're getting on or not. And they were certainly, if you were in my if you're sort of Gen X, so you were like, you know, sort of in your 20s and the 90s and 2000s, this is probably your era. This is a parody of Wonderwall, and it's basically about, it's a reminder to me to stop being quite so grumpy and appreciate the fact that my kids are still quite young and still kind of, I don't know, reliant on me to an extent. One day will be the last day when you have to help them tie their shoe. You won't have to search for book bags or remind them to flush the loo. And I don't believe that anybody's judging your parenting skills as much as you. Bittersweet when the parenting's complete and no one needs a lift to scouts. You'll only be brushing your own teeth and making yourself eat sprouts. I don't believe that anybody's judging your parenting skills as much as you. Just in case, like me, you need reminding. There's nothing more challenging than child minding. There are so many things that they will have learned from you, so please take a bow. It was definitely my kids that saved me. And now that they're tall, I just wish they were small. There you go, Scott Clark. Hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, that's it seems like a cruel irony that the time you're supposed to enjoy being a parent is when you're so exhausted that you're just basically trying to, hi Nat Owens, you're basically just trying to survive the experience. And then when you have a bit more time to enjoy the experience, they're grown up and they're not interested in doing anything with you. You're like, oh Dad, no thanks. Should we go for a bike ride? No. Right, okay. This is a parody of Circle of Life, and it's about generations. Let me know which generation you belong to. In the you might not know. If you don't know, tell me the year you were born, and I'll tell you what generation you're in. If you were born pre-1980, then my friend, you're a Gen X. Did your mum have a pun? Did your dad drive a Capri? Did you really love your BMX? Boomers are concerned for their pension, but most of them own where they live. But like Gen Y and Z, I'm pretty sure they'll agree, there's a cohort that they're glad not to be. We're in the U-bend of life, where it's an uphill struggle, defending your lifestyle choices while you search for your kids' shoes, hoping that one day you will finally get flushed out of the U-bend. U-bend of life. Hello, I was born 2016. 2016, so you're probably generation... You're a bit older than my daughter was born in 2000. You're between my daughter and my first son. You're Generation Alpha, mate. So there's basically baby boomers, were sort of 1940s. So I was raised by a baby. I'm a Gen X. After me is the millennials, then which is Gen Y, then Gen Z, who are kind of like 20s now, and be late 20s, late 20s, and then you're Gen Alpha. I think all my kids are Gen Alpha. Hope that helps. Can you play Thunderstruck? I'm afraid I can't. I'd love to. It's on the list. It's on the list of ones I want to do, but sorry, mate. Your dad is 41, is he? Well, he's I am older than your dad. I'm pretty old. I'm gonna be 50 this year. Anyway, say hello to your dad for me. I hope he's all right. I hope he's not too exhausted. And make him a cup of tea every now and again. What is the most funky song you can play? Random fella. Let's see what we can find. I don't know if any of them are funky. I'll give it a go. Your mum is 45. So I'm older than both of them, but I'm probably in a similar sort of stage of life as they are. Are they tired a lot of the time? Are they both working? And parenting's awesome. It's also quite difficult. Right, this isn't funky, but it is a song. This is a parody of "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" from The Lion King, and it's about basically what the scene often looks like when you've got young children and you're the person who has been out of work, and you come in and the person who's trying to get your kids to bed and bath looks like they're absolutely ready to cry. It looks like she surrendered. They've got her on her knees. The kitchen floor is half lemonade and half macaroni cheese. Half a bottle of vino might just see her through. Just as long at bedtime that no one does a poo. Can you do bath time tonight? Tonight, the kids are driving me insane. It's rained all day. We've been in total lockdown, just like Andy Dufresne. Will you do bath time tonight? Tonight. I think if you don't, I might cry. And I'll admit, you're the better parent. How's that for humble pie? How old are my kids? I've got a 13-year-old and a nearly 12-year-old and a nearly 8-year-old. So we are very much in the eye of the storm. I wouldn't change it. I love my kids. I love being a dad. And I often worry that I'm not very good. I get cross and I'm just a bit grumpy. But it's hard. Being a parent is tiring. Are you British or are you in England? I live near Brighton on the south coast of the UK. All right. Are you going to buy him a nice present? Buy him a nice present. Cheer him up. That'll surprise him. Right. This is a parody of Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. And it's about when you're a brand new dad and you've got to do the night feed. Getting up in the middle of the night to find out when the baby's crying. My wife will probably have to rescue me, but hopefully I'll get some brownie points for trying. So many times it was a bubble of wind, or you had a stinky nappy. I'm your dad, you're my reason to be, but this lack of sleep makes it dangerous to drive. I'm a forklift driver awake in the middle of the night, getting up with bad hair like Billy Idol. This lack of sleep is probably against my human rights, and I might not be able to be or forklift driver. What is your favourite song to play? I quite like that one actually, if I'm honest, because I was a big fan of Rocky growing up and loved Eye of the Tiger and that song. Nat Owens, I saw you before on your channel. You always have 3 views. I'd be happy with 3 views. 3 views is positive. If you want to really make my day, please go and watch the latest video. That would be really incredibly helpful. Right. Gonna do a couple more songs. I'm gonna go because I'm quite tired. Let's do. This is a parody of Always the Sun by the Stranglers. It's about mums. Who won't believe that you've just cleaned your teeth? Who is married to Lionel, Brian or Keith? It's always your mum. It's always your mum. It's always your mum. Who's always there to correct your grammar? Who, when she's wearing tracksuit bottoms, looks a bit like MC Hammer? It's always your mum. It's always your mum. It's always your mum. Well, it might not always be your mum, but that's a generalisation of mums, right? I think I might finish with this one. To the one person who's still here, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. It's always appreciated. It's a parody of. I have a friend called M. Let's call it. All right. I do. But I love it. Are you all on your parents' phones? Because basically, I always tick the box when it says, "Is this for children?" And I always tick, "No, it's not." I don't mind there being young people in my live stream. I'd rather that than no people in the live stream. And all my live streams are very PG rated anyway. So, but I'd be interested to know if basically you're on your parents' phone, right? This is a parody of Robbie Williams. Let me educate you. It's about me doing homeschooling or trying to do homeschooling in the lockdown. Mama's gone and done is here. It's 9 too early to have a beer. Homeschooling gives me the fear. I'll scream. When it comes to kids, we have 3 2P standing up. A bit like me with some possible signs of OCD. Oh dear. Let me educate you. Let me educate you. Life's too short for biff and chip. Don't do that, you'll make it rip. Mum and Dad went to the tip. Who cares? Don't forget your finger space. 1 letter a page is such a waste. Worms don't belong in a pencil case. Well, I care. My mind is burned with high frequency words. And you're that generation who has to be heard. We tried Duck Duck Goose, but school's your dad. Stop saying my breast smells because it makes me sad. Let me educate you. Let me educate you. That's it. Thank you so much for enjoying my live stream. Have an awesome rest of your week. And I do a live stream at the weekend, probably on Saturday around midday. If you fancy dropping in, it'd be nice to see you. Take care. Bye.